Good evening from Bangladesh. This is your host Toufiq Zohur is speaking now. Thank you everyone who has joined today and who are watching this International Poetry Carnival show around the globe. Thank you very much. Today our episode number is 173. And title of our program today is The World of Poetry Recitations in Poet Voice Part 56. Today, we have invited 10 poets from 8 countries. And we have a slogan, and we are every time, every moment when we started our program, we give some speech. Rather today, I'm going to deliver some speech. The practice of poetry can play an important role in bringing peace to the world. Poetry for peace. We have gathered today to read poetry in mother tongue and international language. Poetry has no boundaries. The sky of poetry is one. Our path will continue with RT in one. Let's poetry win.
The
After that,
practice of poetry.
today I am starting our this show from United States of America. So I am inviting the global poetess and the founder of POP, that is Passion of Poetry, Annette Tarpley, ma'am.
To the world.
Now I am introducing one of the eminent poetess who is from United States of America. She is Annette Tarpley. She is an academic award-winning poetess. She has been recognized for her outstanding contribution to the literary world, publishing in various anthologies and gaining popularity on YouTube. Aniti is a co-author of the Amazon bestseller Two Heart, written alongside poet Sarfaraz Ahmet. As the founder and administrator of the thriving Facebook group The Passion of Poetry, she has fostered a community of over 85,000 members. In 2022, she released the Passion of Poetry Group's very first anthology book, Inked with Passion. Aniti is preparing for the release of her third solo poetry book and also ventured into children's literature with her debut book, The Bird and the Dragonfly, published in June 2022. She showcased her versatility by exploring short stories, having all 5 of them published in book, and continue to contribute to various international anthologies. Aniti's first debut book, Poetry Potpourri, was widely received, selling several copies, and was heralded with excellent reviews. Now, I am inviting poetess Aniti Tarpley to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my friend. I'm very happy to be here in all of your presence. And the first poem I have, the first poem I have to recite is actually one I recently wrote. I'm working in nursing homes. I'm a nurse practitioner, and see the sadness of sometimes people being there and not having any visitors and being very alone. So I wrote this. It's called The Forgotten. I held her frail, wrinkled hand, veins prominent in a bony structure, wondering about the fruits of their labor. How many tears had they brushed from streaked faces? How many loaves of bread had they kneaded? How many pie crusts had they formed? How many times had they clasped together in prayerful supplication? How many diapers had they changed? How many times had they caressed the hands of another to comfort? Her once piercing blue eyes now clouded by a film, gazing into mine with a blank stare. How many sunrises had they seen? How many silent words have they spoke? How much love have they conveyed? How many tears have they shed? How many questions have they implored? How many hearts have they broken? When was the last setting sun that they had seen? Her ears, now large, prominent, and drooping, have lost the sense to capture that for which they were created. What secrets have they heard? What promises whispered that were not kept? What music had they loved? Did they miss the sound of laughter? Did they yearn for the pitter pat of rain? When did they last hear an I love you? Were they lonely now in their silence? Her mouth, lips now dried and cracked, trying desperately to move, to form words they couldn't speak, now touching my face with a weakened kiss. I mourn for the vibrant woman, now living alone in her shell, separated by a membrane of time, lost in the vault of sequestered memories. In a facility she was cared for by unknowing strangers. No visitors would enter in the land of the forgotten. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Annette Tarpley, for your beautiful starting. And now, from United States of America, I am going to Turkey to invite poet Aytekin Karapaca. Now I am introducing one of the persuasive poet who is from Turkey. He is poet Aytekin Karapaca. He has been published five poetry book. When he left Manisa, he published his first poetry book. Title of the book Cinnamon Fragments. After published second poetry book, My Heart Has Been in Your Eyes. And then after award began to come from many places like Romania, Istanbul. Right after that is poetry book titled Abela Flower, which describes the rain-hearted omen of yellow autumn evenings, was published his fourth book, The Colors of Tears. Then he published his fifth poetry book. Title of the book was Blue Night Has Fallen, whose editorship and cover art design belongs to his dear teacher Fatima Elvin Osturk, whose entire income has gifted to the Ataturk Children's Library. Now I am inviting poet Aytekin Karapaca to present his first poem today. Thank you. Please unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Open your mic. Open your mic, please. Your muted position. Unmute. Unmute your mic.
Thank you very much, my friend. It is very nice to be on these singing programs with you. My poems are for those who suffer from love. Poetry is the way of expressing emotion. Ülkem kadar sevdim seni kadın. Yasaklı coğrafyanın özgürlüğü gibisin kadın. Ellerine dokunsam sevda, uzağında kalsam illegal aşksın. Ülkem kadar güzel, şehrim kadar sıcaksın. Panzerli semtin çiçek kokan bahçesi gibi gözlerin kadın. Nereden esti rüzgar, bahar kokar her yerin. Ne de güzel işliyorsun yüreğimi sanat sanat. Sevdaya bulaştırıyorsun kalbimi kat kat. Deniz maviliğini yaşatıyorsun ruhunda. Ne de güzel yapıyorsun kadın. Senden kalsam biraz uzak, doğum sancısı gibi kıvranır tüm bedenim. Acılara sarılır ellerim, ağlar kadehlerde kirpiklerim. Dedim ya, özgürlük çiçeğim, yasaklı coğrafyanın özgürlüğü gibisin kadın. Ellerine dokunsam sevda, uzağında kalsam illegal aşksın. Ülkem kadar güzel, şehrim kadar sıcaksın be kadın. Thank you very much, my friend.
Thank you very much, Mr. Aytekin Karapaca, for your beautiful starting. Now I am not leaving Turkey yet now. Also, I am inviting my friend, my brother Ahmet Kurt from Turkey. Now I'm introducing one of the important poet who is from Turkey. He is poet Ahmet Kurt. He is a poet, story writer, and researcher. He has been published 10 books. His work has been published in national and international magazines, journal, and web magazines. He interprets his poem in different languages in many national and international events. He has been awarded with award and certificate in many international programs. Anatolian Wind Cultural Art. He is the founding chairman of the Literature Activity Platform. He is the member of Karsiyaka Atatarkist Third Association and Mordogan Friends of Life Association. His poem Turkish World Poetry Selection 3-4 were published from 2019 to September 2022. He edited the first books of nearly 30 poets and writers and willing them to be published and still continues to be editor. Her column published East and West Literature Portal from United States of America. Unending Quest published from India. He joined International Poetry Anthologies 2023 project. He also prepared Anatolian Wind 5 and 6 Story and Poetry Selection 2023 anthologies. It organized musical poetry concert concept, Poe Where We Are Here. Now I am inviting poet Ahmed Kurt to present his first poem today. Thank you.
Hello, Toufiq. Friendship and love with the tasty of from water from Turkey and Bangladesh. My new anthology book is out this week. Anatolia with five international story and water anthology. 2020. From 15 countries, 55 poets and writers publication, translate into 12 language. Poem 1. In the essence, we are connecting allow is space, abstract from life, granular essence beyond you. A journey of love away from you, not of nothings in ignorance. Close to a greeting, far from a goodbye. When you like into my eyes, far from your heart is floated. Actually, we are losing my joy, or when you lose, we miss in essence. 2 points.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank
my
you.
friend, my brother Ahmed Kut, for your beautiful starting from Turkey. Now I am going to Bosnia and Herzegovina to invite my friend Branka Blagojevic. Now I am introducing one of the prominent poetess who is from Bosnia and Herzegovina. She is Branka Blagojevic. She is a poetess and graduated in law. Her poetry has been published in several literature magazines from Serbia, Montenegro, and Republic Spraska, and represented in various anthologies throughout the Balkans. Her poems in English are represented in international anthologies of poetry. She published her collections of poetry Os Jensena Tisina published by Art Print Banjulaka and SPKD Pros Vesta Gradiska in 2021, and the collections of poetry for children Dubhak Kruna published by Art Print Banjaluka in 2022, and collections of poetry Triptas published by the Poeticum Kraljevo in 2023. Now I'm inviting poetess Branka Blagojevic to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Hello, thank you for inviting me to join today. I will read one poem from this book. It's called Treptai, or in English, The Blink. It represents the blink of an eye because everything in life is happening in a blink of an eye. And I've tried in the book to connect the moments that are like a blink of an eye. The first poem that opens the book is about how we writers, poets, write our songs. It's called Otkud pjesma, or on English, how the poems come through or transfer to the paper. Otkud pjesma? Neobičnim putem obično dođe niotkuda. Svaki put iznenadi. Rodi nemir koji tinja kao mali plamen, koji se pretvori u požar ukoliko nemaš papir, olovku ili telefon pri ruci. Slikaš riječima prvom prilikom obrise krila. Čim islikaš posljednji interpunkcijski znak, nemir odleprša. Iza sebe ostaviš dar pjesmu, koju njeguješ neko vrijeme kao ptići u gnijezdu dok ne ojačaju prije prvog leta. Pjesmi je to potrebno. I onda u pravo vrijeme je pustiš u svijet da poleti. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my friend Branka Blagojevic, for your beautiful starting. Now I am inviting from Nepal, Til Kumari Sharma. I am inviting poetess Til Kumari Sharma from Nepal. Now I am introducing one of the important poetess who is from Nepal. She is poetess Til Kumari Sharma. She is multi-award winner poetess. She has published many thousands of poems, some essays and stories and other literary writings in international magazines, group and anthologies from Russia, America, England, Hungary, Scotland, Indonesia, Bangladesh, South Africa, Kenya, Nigeria, North Africa, Trinidad and Tobago, Hong Kong, Spain, India, Nepal, and many other countries. She is featured poet and best-selling co-author too. Now I am inviting poetess Til Kumari Sharma to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, the program organizer, Zohur brother, and other my friends, dear friends who are listening to me. And now I am going to recite the poem which I had posted few days ago in The Passion of the Poetry. That is titled Friendship Beyond Border. The border is demarcation line, but there is not any border in friendship. It is jewel waved with a garland of humanity and loyalty. It is the ornament of human mind, life and love in friendship, infinite area of human loyalty and love, the passion of ethics merged. The passion of the ethics merges, the love beyond border is born, the life of art merges there. No boundary plays in our friendship of ethics. No gender role and hierarchy play enough in true friendship. Equality in both genders is born. Really, friendship is widened sky. It gives birth to another beautiful universe in it. Friendship is infinite. Common human loyalty merges to no effect of religion, culture, and language. Same ethical humanity does work. Really amazing the friendship beyond border. No restriction of government does work. No hierarchy plays. Really friendship is real humanity in all. Really friendship is real humanity in all. Okay, it is reviewed by William G and Vinod Kumar and Willie very nicely. Okay, thank you very much giving me time to recite my poem.
Thank you very much, poetess Kumari Sharma, for your beautiful presentations. Now I am inviting from Vietnam the Honorable Poetess Kieu Bich Hao. Now I am inviting Now I am introducing one of the important poetess who is from Vietnam. She is Kieu Bich Hao. She is a poetess. She is the member of Vietnam Writers Associations. She is working there as an executive expert of External Affairs Office of Vietnam Writers Associations from 2019 till today. She is the editor of Neuma magazine of Romania, editor of Humanity magazine of Russia, ambassador of Kyoto, publisher of Canada to Vietnam, manager of communications and brand of Sa Beep Harm. She has been received some prestigious award like Literary Award for the Youth in 1992 by Tien Phong newspaper in Nogian Du for Creative Writing Literature Newspaper Award 2007 for Short Story Award Military Art and Literature Magazine Award 2009 for Short Story Award for the Best Short Story by the Naval Command in 2015 Award for Excellent Short Story by Military Art and Literature Magazine in 2015. The Art Danubius Prize 2022, the International Poetry Festival Europa in Varsi Special Award in 2023. She has been published 22 books of prose poetry essay in Vietnam, Italy, and Canada. Her poems have been translated into many foreign languages like English, Italian, Korean, Russian, Marathi, Hindi, Romanian, Hungarian, Spanish, Portuguese, Nepalese, Uzbek, French, German, Turkish. Now I am inviting poetess Kieu Bich Hao to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Hello, dear poets. Today I'm very glad to see you here, and my first poem to share with you is The Dead. Nothing is important anymore when we are only silent. Troubled thoughts, excessive thoughts bring the dead, erase our feelings, repress our love. We cannot say it out, and you forever cannot get over it. Freedom, which you most care about, it will be lost, even though your heart is crying and you hide it, even though I'm silent, compress my anger, you, my illusion. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Kieu Bich Hao, for your beautiful starting. Now again, I am coming back to United States of America to invite our honorable poetess Annette Tarpley to present her second poem today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. This is an old poem. It's called The Ink of the Writer. She curled up in her chair, a cup of tea steaming next to her on the table, wool blanket tossed over her shoulders, feet bare, displaying her freshly painted nails, ruby red with sparkles. She picked up a tattered book, her prize find at a yard sale, well worth the 50 cents she had spent. The cover worn, with lettering barely visible. Poetry, she could decipher. She randomly opened the book, smelled the sweet scent of age. She began to read, enthralled by words written decades ago, words that had power to move her even today, captivated by the feelings they emoted, invoking her a nostalgic serenade. Authors unfamiliar to her literate mind, yet the ink speaks. The ink haunts her. It whispers her name. It keeps calling her to return as the poets stay alive. Page, page worn from use, their works forever mortalized as the cup of Earl Grey tea grows cold. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Annette Tarpley, for your beautiful once again. Now I am inviting again Honorable Poetess Kieu Bich How to present her second poem today. I am inviting Honorable Poetess Kieu Bich How to present her second poem today. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Toufiq. I will read my second poem with the title Summer Night at Batok Bela Street. Summer night, the full moon gilded generously by its silver light. A cool night, a hot night. You hold me from behind, enter me from the lips, ups and down, little by little. Slowly I melt in a Budapest summer night, and I kiss you all. The summer night is still for us. The two bodies, sorry, have their own way to talk in rhythm into each other. The Danube River witnesses the love in silence. The Liberty Bridge connects the two banks by rivers, and the Romans have thus been born. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Kieu Bich How, for your beautiful second poem. Now again, I am going to Turkey to invite Honorable Poet Aytekin Karapaca to present his second poem today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hayalleri yorulmuş, şehirde unuttuk sevdamızı. Rıhtımda oturduğumuz akşamları, denizin ortasına bıraktık gözyaşlarımızı. Ya intihar ederse balıklar, yakar mı yokluğum denizin tuzu kadar, sızlar mı yürekteki yaralar? Acıya güler mi dudağındaki rujlar bensiz? Ya seviyorsa bizleri çaresiz umutlar, şafakta açan çiçekler dağlar. Tövbe etse de mazideki günahlar, mutluluk bize hep uzaktan bakar. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Poet Aytekin Karpacha, for your beautiful second poem. Now I am inviting my friend, my brother Ahmet Kurt from Turkey to present his second poem today. Ahmet Kurt from Turkey.
Yeah, 2 points. Exposition. There's a late man. You're up now. Your nose is still in the air. Don't go. Mid-road procedure on unknown horizons. Live up, live enthusiasm. No doubt, there's a lot man in this university. Don't say I'm spice, know, in the light of spice that you don't know. You fall into bottomless pits. You hope too. What answer visit? What branch? Ask question, strive, difficult. The idea is the amber that goes not thrown into ashes in the wind. Learn to touch to so learn. Let, let ignorance go blunt. Don't be ignorance. Your orbit will be confused. But don't be dismissive. Everybody right. If it's justice one, everything is wrong. The truth is hidden in your heart. Always can your opinion. Let this be your belief. Teach what you know. That has been the way. Occupy with knowledge. Let the wisdom rise. Stand tall, love right. That's it. Sharing purifies the soul. Share. Share so you don't get small. In that loft, please, where you will be exhibited. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my dear brother and friend Ahmed Kut, for your beautiful poem once again. Now I am going to Bosnia and Herzegovina to invite my friend Branka Blagojevic to present her second poem today. Thank you. Please unmute your phone, unmute your mic, open your mic. Thank you.
Sorry, thank you.
Thank you.
This second poem is about love. I write love poetry also, and the name of the poem is If You Want Somebody to Love You. Ako hoćeš da te voli neko. Ako hoćeš da te voli neko, da taj poseban dar, satkan od istinske ljubavi primiš na dlan, znaj. Da bi te tako volio neko, moraš i ti tako da voliš tog nekog. Ako hoćeš da te ljubi neko, da te poljupce griju, čak i kad je taj neko daleko, znaj da bi te tako ljubio neko, moraš i ti tako da ljubiš tog nekog. Ako hoćeš, ako želiš, ako da ljubiš i voliš, znaj, voleti i ljubati moraš svaku noć, svaki dan i dah. Ako hoćeš da te voli neko. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my dear friend Branka Blagojevic, for your beautiful second poem. Now I'm inviting Honorable Poetess Kumari Sharma from Nepal to present her second poem today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I am going to recite a poem from the best-selling book that is in Amazon Post, A Spark of the Hope Thought, that is published from Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, the poem title is Stop Suicide. Suicide is a huge crime. It hurts all near and dear. To have hope is a remedy. Life is full of hope and aspiration, but suicide kills hope and dream. Live life with aim and achievement. Live life with many dreams. Don't lose the golden life you are given. Never be criminal by having suicidal thoughts. Suicide is a huge disease. It is a wound in human society. It causes harm to self. Learn to handle the challenge of life. Courage is needed to stop suicide at any side. Suicide is a dark web. Never fall in that web. Pray and hope for a better future ahead. Pray and hope for a better future ahead. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much poetess Kumari Sharma for your beautiful presentations. Once again, our two poetess, Gulnar Telei from Kazakhstan and Sevara Jabborova from Uzbekistan, they are trying to enter into the studio. When they will enter, I think already Sevara Jabborova is entered. Thank you, Sevara, for your join. I am going to directly to Sevara Jabborova. Now I am inviting poetess Sevara Jabborova from Uzbekistan. Now I am introducing one of the persuasive young poetess who is from Uzbekistan. She is Sevara Jabborova. She is a student. She studied Uzbekistan University in journalism and mass communications. She starts writing since childhood. Her hobby is writing poetry. Now I am inviting poetess Sevara Jabborova to present two poems, just one after one poem you read because you entered into some late. So you will read two poems. Thank you. Now coming is Sebara Jabborova to present two poems. Thank you.
Okay, hello everybody. Sorry I am late. Um, First of all, my first poem about the happiest person. The happiest in the world. Fill your ears and thought with happiness. Forgetting grief and pain one day. Put life into play with friends. Counseling in the story of the heart. Life today is the happiest. Wink and love yourself. Flourishing today is like the sun. Live the lost day is the happiest. Being the only person in the world you love, life also fits work. My second poem about my his my brother, playing nervous and non-stopping wires. One of us holds a pillow, one of us books. Hatches open a rival and sends kisses. I love this capricious and crazy brother. I will not eat it, he pretended fast. He beat sleep without going to class. Only when you sleep was carefree. I love this capricious, so crazy brother. If the book falls into the hand, always like this a sleeps person. All the time my head, my leg said quiet. I love this lazy, so kind brother. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Sebara Jabborova, for your beautiful two poems you have to read. Congratulations for your joining. And finally, I am again going to United States of America to invite Honorable Poetess Annette Tarpley to request to present her third poem today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. This is called Rest, My Beloved. Rest, my beloved, for you are tired. Your body limp, your body limp and weary. Your eyelids are heavily laden with burdens, your vision blurry. I will lie down beside you. My head rests on your smooth, rising chest. Feel my heartbeat in tandem with yours beneath my feminine breast. Your scent, the sweet scent, a masculine musk so very fine. Taste of your lips, a faint tartness, mimicking aged rhubarb wine. Daisy of plucked petals. He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me always wins. Resting beneath furrowed brow, secrets of unspoken sins. Angel wings pass by your long lashes, eyes flutter and open and close again. Breeze flowing through curtained windows, calm relinquishing to the wind. Do you dream of dark imaginings? Relentlessly they invade your sleep. As I watch your smile vanish, your face contorts, silent tears I weep. Take my hand, my beloved, let us escape to a wayward land, where ocean waters shall greet bare feet, unprotected virgin sands. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess and Annette Tarpley, for your beautiful presentations. I am declaring one thing that is now in 37 countries and 79 groups are sharing this show around the world. There are so many viewers are watching this show. Congratulations! Thank you everyone who are watching this show. And I am reading some viewers' comments. Some of comments are from different language, so I don't understand the different language like Spanish or others, but I understand the language of English. So I am reading some viewers' comments. Professor Mir Abdulrazak is watching this show. He has written, I am watching from my village. Thank you, Professor Mir Abdulrazak, for your joining. Poetess Kabbo Costa is watching this show. She said, congrats all of you. The great musician, the vocalist, the classical music singer Piali Ganguly is watching this show. She has written very nice presentations. Thank you, Piali, for your joining, watch, and stay with us. Now I am inviting my honorable poetess from Vietnam, Kieu Bich Hao, to present her third poem today. Thank you. Now I am inviting honorable poetess Kieu Bich Hao.
Yeah, thank you, Toufiq. My third poem will be The Little Paradise. Step on soft broken seashell cover. It cuts and your jaw bleeds. You smile and tell me that it doesn't matter. Gentle wave come to make my hair wet, and I look so sad. A sad girl in the little paradise. Sunlight dyes your skin red. You go into the blue sea, far away from me. I don't see you among millions of white waves. You dive in the horizon. I write your name on the west sand. Even water is so curious. Come up to me to see the letters on the sand. Hold around your name HGB. My heart is full of love. Your soul is full of happiness. You say to me, now I know what happiness is. The eternal moment we've made. The deep memory becomes a sort of fulfillment. To get balance in loneliness. A sweet kiss in salty ways is all what I can give you now. The waves make my hair so wet. The wind blows it dry then. All that happens in Kanza, our old little paradise. I love you and let you go. Like the sea release its waves in wind. Wherever you are is my little paradise. Time passes by. Time will clear us from this life. The waves come and go. The wave clear your names I wrote on the sand. Only the little paradise stays, stays, stay out of time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Kieu Bich Hao. Your every poem touches our heart because your every poem there is some deviation, there is some praying mood. Thank you very much for your beautiful poem. Now from Vietnam, I am going to Turkey to inviting Honorable Poet Aytekin Karapaca to present his third poem today. Thank you. Please open your mic.
Okay, thank you very much. Yaşıyor muyum? Bugün de ölmedim. Yaşıyorum öylece. İnce belli, eflatun gülüşlü bir hatun da elimde. Dalıyorum derinlere. Salıyorum nefsimi nefesime. Ecelsiz çırpınışlar halinde. Yaşıyorum öylesine. Ölesiye diyemiyorum. Umutları kırık bir hayatın içinde, hayalleri bordo bir düş içinde, görünmez bir sırla yaşıyorum içinde. Soluklarım bir kelebek seyrinde, mevsim soğuk, ellerim değil hatunum, sevinçler donuk. Mavilik satanlar birer birer yok oluş içinde. Yaşıyorum işte. Yolu karanlık, sevgisi dar bir şehirde.
Canım babam.
Kayboluyorum eflatun gülüşlerinin derinliğinde. Yaşıyor muyum derken yaşamayı unutmuşum. Seni hayal ederken. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Though we don't understand the language of Turkish, but we have to understand the rhythm of this poetry. Thank you very much, my dear honorable poet Aytekin Karapaca, for your beautiful emotional poem. Thank you very much. Now I am inviting my brother, my friend Ahmet from Turkey to present his third poem today. Thank you. Please open your mic. Open your mic. Thank you.
Right on the Kingfisher. Night is long, night is loaded. Road close pass over me. Light night streets slowly. How come I suddenly think of you? I can't understand. With his own and happiness, black rose blooming on the blanks of the apparatus. This is rose of my mint. This song is from the old recorder of a single. It attacks to my lips. I can't judge my flaming. I'm crying with a beautiful sweetness. Even if it's a sprinkling morning. If I open the thing full of my windows. If I wake up to morning lights. If it's rain on the beneficiary to my city. I say to they will smell of flowers will bloom in me. Oh, how nice. Like rose, water, like songs. I use the language of love in the depth of love. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ahmed Koud, my brother, for your beautiful presentations once again. From Chile, Honorable President of UHE, Mr. Christian Romero Diaz is watching this show. He has written best regards from Chile. Thank you, my brother Christian Romero Diaz, for watching this show. From Azerbaijan, Honorable Poetess Elmaya Kabborova is watching this show. Thank you very much, Elmaya Kabborova, for joining this show. Thank you very much. Now I am inviting from Bosnia and Herzegovina to my friend Branka Blagojevic to present her third poem today. Now I am inviting Branka Blagojevic from Bosnia and Herzegovina to present her third poem today. Thank you. Open your mic. Thank you.
The third poem I'm going to read is about family. It's called Niti porodične. Kad ti srce zatreperi u očima bližnjeg tvog, kad ugledaš iskre sjaj, bila noć ili bio dan. To su niti porodične. U venama krv kad ključa, zbog nepravde, boli bližnjeg. Sve bi dao, sebe dio, sve bi. San u javu dovukao, leglo zmijsko rastjerao, Miris neba iznjedrio, prah u kišu pretvorio. To su niti porodične. Sve za dušu krvi svoje, sve za iskru, sreću, smijeh. Sve bih dao, sebe dio, sve. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Branka Blagojevic, for your beautiful presentations. Honorable Poetess Elmaya Kaborova from Azerbaijan, she has written a comments. Congratulations to all. Thank you very much for your beautiful comments. Now, from Bosnia to Herzegovina, I am going to Nepal to invite Honorable Poetess Til Kumari Sharma to present her third poem today. Now I am inviting Poetess Til Kumari Sharma to present her third poem today. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to recite a poem which was published in England. The book named Poetry for Mental Health. It is featured poem. The title of the poem is Preventing Suicide with Poetry. The reading poetry gives me hope. The aspiration is born from beauty of words. Alienation is positive by reading lines. The hope of life is poetry. It prevails to go to grave. Even grave is defeated by artistic words. The suicide is a messy game. Never enter in suicidal action. Read and write words and wave garland of art. Poetry is a healing method, not to go in death. Life is a blooming beer. Words prevent suicide. Okay, words prevent suicide. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Tilkumari Sharma, for your beautiful presentations. From Nepal, now I am going to Uzbekistan to invite young virtuous poetess Sevara Jabborova to present her third poem today. Thank you.
Thank you. My poem about a white page is a new life. A white page is a new life. Patience is a companion to the new world. If you don't want a black spot on your happiness, reduce the number of errors here. A white page is a new life. Here alone is a heat of hope. When it's dark, your aching heart will be strength and heart be strong enough. A white page is a new life. Believing is bright and colorful, gesticulating in the grass. May the country of color be blessed with happiness. A white page is a new life. Then you and I will love without him. If it touches the heart with a light white, if it touches the heart with a light heart, we will build a castle of unbending truth. A white page is a new life. I wish you happy happiness. For the people who love you, I wish you endless love and loyalty. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sevara Jabborova, for your beautiful poem. From Uzbekistan, the Uddan Little Magazine platform brand ambassador Modina Mohammad Rijaiba is watching this show. She has written one comments. Assalamu alaikum, very beautiful show. Good luck, my brother Toufiq Zohur. Thank you, Modina Mohammad Rijaiba, for joining with us. Thank you very much. And 173 number episode is going on. Title of our program today, The World of Poetry Recitations in Poet Voice Part 56. And we have to reach the final session. That is the last session today. And finally, I am again inviting Honorable Poetess Annette Tarpley to present her last poem today. Thank you.
I unmuted myself. I apologize. Thank you. This is my last poem on one I recently wrote, very short, called Love's the Deepest Ocean. Love's the deepest ocean. It is the bluest of seas, waves of contentment. Loneliness it frees. The salty splash of waves, feet sinking in the sand. Beyond the ocean horizon, rolling tides from another land. Love's the deepest ocean, the oyster of all pearls. Butterflies churn in stomach, head is in a wind whirl. Captivated with emotion, slave to a beguiling smile, yearning for your presence, longing for eternity, not a while. Love's the deepest ocean, the sting of salty winds. Lustful is the beginning, no guilt of love-driven sins. Light of the glowing moon reflects in love-stricken eyes. No need for hidden feelings, no mysteries hidden in disguise. Love's the deepest ocean. Take my hand, hold on tight. Together we soar to heaven on a romantic lover's flight. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Annette Tarpley, for your beautiful last poem. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Kieu Bich to present her last poem today. I am inviting Honorable Poetess Kieu Bich from Vietnam.
Thank you, Toufiq. So my last poem to read for you, A Storm of Love. Beautiful aromatic body and a passionate kisses. You enter me by your power. I close you in my depth. A storm of love. Two bodies intertwine. Energy release. Freedom blooms. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Kieu Bich. Really, I'm surprised, and again salute to you that your all poem give us some message. Thank you very much. Now I am inviting my brother Aytekin Karapaca from Turkey to present his last poem today. Thank you.
Thank you. It is a very nice to be being on the science progress. With you, my poems are for those who suffer from love. Poetry is the way of expression emotion. Thank you. Kahır. Seveceksen sürgün seveceksin. Hasret hasret açacaksın şarabını. Nefesini rüzgarlara bırakacak. Kahır mektubu gibi okuyacaksın anıları. Sevinçleri yüreğine akıtacaksın dize dize. Gökyüzüne bakıp Tanrı'yla konuşacaksın dilek ağacı altında. Baktın ki olmuyor. Bırak dağınık kalsın hüzünler. Bu gurbet denizinde geceleri batar gemiler. Bizde acılar toprakta biter. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Aytekin Karapaca, for your beautiful poem. From Turkey, Fijen Boyakoglu Gunukrunuk has written one comment, greetings from Turkey to all poetess. My brother Christian Romero Diaz has written another one comments, sublime dear Annette. Thank you very much, my dear brother. Stay with us and watching this show. Thank you. Now I am inviting my brother Ahmet to present his last poem today. Thank you.
Topic. Hello. I know. Within my heart, I know my heart was alone. When I think of you all the time, I know I never thought. I want to come running to you. I know you will turn your black on me. Every time I look into your eyes, I know you were written longing at me. As a nightmare has come on my nights, I know you always forget me in the dark. Sipping a cup of tea, waiting with you. You write yourself into wreck table. I know you all right, surrender. Words from my lips will training to you fall. I know you are always linked to me. I know have my heart with you, with without you. I know I agree by the portrait of my heart. With my information, I alright forget you. I want you to know. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother Ahmed Kood, for your beautiful presentations. Now I am inviting from Bosnia and Herzegovina to Branka Blagojevic to read his last poem today. I am inviting Honorable Poetess Branka Blagojevic from Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Thank you. My last poem for today is called Čari tišine, or in English, The Magic of Silence. Tišina priča i više nego riječi. Gradi mostove, ruši stubove, ponizno sa grmljavinom kleči, spaja, razdvaja, sjeva, doziva. Tišina priča i više nego riječi. Tišina sanja i više nego snovi. Plovi kroz oblake, čuda niže izbraja, leti u jezgra bića, spadaju okovi, padaju slane kiše, a sunce diše. Tišina sanja i više nego snovi. Tišina gori, tišina moli, tišina voli. Tišina priča i više nego riječi. Tišina sanja i više nego snovi. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Branka Blagojevic, for your beautiful finishing. And finally, I'm coming back to Nepal to invite Honorable Poetess Til Kumari Sharma to present her last poem today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I am going to take a poem that is by anthology Creating a Better World. That is also from Trinidad and Tobago. It is also the best-selling book, and I am co-author. The title of my poem is Humanity is Ornament. Kindness and softness in human heart, they must be beautiful in art, moral decoration and weapon to human brings order, peace, prosperity, and love. Humanity is equal to world. Imagine birth of word humanity. The destiny of harmony is love. The environment of humanity is in heaven. The human world is with harmonized gold. Humanity is higher than diamond. Humanity is higher than diamond. The moral love is blooming in the world. When humanity leads the world, the loss of cruelty and loss of crime in humanity, the destiny of the kindness and eternal life. The humanity is jewel of soul and kindness. The humanity is now in a cage somewhere, kidnapped by criminals. Humanity is now in cage somewhere, kidnapped by criminals. The humanity is kidnapped by war. The civilization within humanity has to have open door. The humanity is well established building. The world is golden with crown. The crown of humanity is never finished. The crown of humanity is okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Til Kumari Sharma, for your beautiful presentations. And I think there is some network problem in Uzbekistan, so our young poet Sevara Jabborova is out of connection, so we have to reach in last moment. And finally, we have one session, that is the question sessions, is only 1 minute to each poet. So first of all, I am inviting Honorable Poetess Annette Tarpley to ask the same question. What do you think about poetry, about program, about your feelings? Annette Tarpley.
Okay. I think poetry is one of the most unique ways of expression and a very important part of the literary world. And I feel like it's our duty as poets to keep that alive and a very forefront part of literature. So sometimes I feel like it's a dying art, but as long as we continue to do our work and to share it, it will remain a constant in the literary world. Thank you so much for having me be a part of this, and so honored to be in all of your presence. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Annette Tarpley, for your beautiful speech. And I'm going to Vietnam to ask the same question to Kieu Bich How. What is your feelings about what you think about poetry, about today's program, about your feelings? Kieu Bich How from Vietnam.
Yeah, thank you, Toufiq. About poetry, I think poetry is really a miracle for life because in my life when I met, uh, I need to face with a crisis, a spiritual crisis, and I had a very bad time. But then one friend of mine, he advised me that's I um, why I didn't try with poetry. Before I was a writer, I only wrote poet. No, I only wrote prose, but never thought that I could write poems. Uh, then I think that when I started to write poetries, it totally changed my life. Yeah, I feel that it can save my soul to see another world, to see a new meat inside, and from that time I think about for 4 years I published two volumes of poems, and it is really, uh, I think the poetry is the way to lead us to the land of love and light. And I thank you, Tofik, and all of you and the other participants in this program, that I can listen to you and hear your voice, inner voice, and it's very good for me. It's a new lessons, and I can find new friends for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Kieu Bich How, for your beautiful speech once you have to deliver it again. After 20 or 30 years later, we will not stay in this world, but our speech, our poetry will continue, stay and running this world. So, when after 20 or 30 years later, when the new generation will come to write poetry, I think at the time the world will go on the network world. So, anyone and anybody can watch that the previous or the senior person who has written the poetry or delivered their thinking thought about poetry. They will search and find out this show. I believe they will get some benefit from this speech from Annette Tarpley, from Kieu Bich, how your delivery speech are too much rich to build up the new creation for the new upcoming poet. Thank you very much. Now I am going to my friend, my brother Ahmet Kurt to Turkey to ask you same question. What you think about poetry, about today's program, about your feelings? Ahmet Kurt.
Yeah, thank you very much, Uddan. Toufiq Zohur. Thank you, Uddan TV. So much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, finally, I am going to Kumari Sharma from Nepal to ask you same question. What you think about poetry, about today's program, about your feelings? Kumari Sharma.
Poetry, poetry is mother to suggest moral to wrongdoers, and it is feather to fly in a universe with words. Poetry unites all people around the world, is common human, and we can gather each other to share our feelings. So I think poetry is Very good point to unite all the people with sharing and caring. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, poetess Kumari Sharma, for your beautiful speech. That was the ending moment today. Uh, and I think today our program it was very nice, and all the poet and poetess read their best creation today. And we have a slogan from the beginning that the sky of poetry is one. And our honorable poetess Kieu Bich told few times before that after starting his poetry career, she has to change her life. This is the reality. And can you imagine the greatest poetry organization, that is the POP from United States of America, the Passion of Poetry founder president Annette Tarpley is present here today. So I am announcing one thing: can we think that 85 or 86,000 poet or poetry readers and the lovers of poetry are gathered there? This is the unity. This is the power of poetry, and this is the best of the best organization in this world. I believe that the pop is doing very well. And the Q which how again I am very much honored, and I am showing you the best regards that your every speech are like a quotation. You told us that after start your poetry career, your life has been changed. Yes, this is the way. And every day when I entered into the pop admin, I am the pop admin of by the uh, blessing and by the love of Annette Play, when I every day entered into the pop room, I read many poems, different countries, different poet. They are sending their poems to published in pop world. So I am every day learning, and I am giving myself better and better day by day. So thank you very much, everyone who are watching this show and who has to join today. And finally, I am announcing one thing, that this program will be continue until my death. And after my death, this program will also continue. Anyone can take the wheel and they will continue this program. But my friend, always one thing believe, that the poetry unites people and poetry has no boundaries. Sevara Jabborova, I think you are not in show few times because you have no internet. So finally, the time is over for the poetry recitations. But I ask you the same question: what you think about poetry, about today's program, about your feelings? Just 1 minute, you say. After your delivery speech, this program will be finished. Thank you. Sevara Jabborova, open your mic.
Okay. My firstly poem about I want to live. I want to live, but and I'm going to the right in my language. Yashagim kelarlik insonlardan yiroqda, iymanib yondirgan ko'zlardan-da uzoqda. Yolqin so'nsin, muzlasin, aldamasin saqlasin bebaxt yoziqlardan panohda. Yashagim kelarlik hech toleim kutmaydi. Andak achitqi bilan hayot hali o'tmaydi. Amallar serobdir, to'lqin kabi niyatlar, borliqda yashash bilan borliq baxtga to'lmaydi. Yashagim kelarlik tuyulmagan ishq bilan, na yorug'lik nafasi, na bir asillik bilan. O'shal farhodu shirin yetolmagan ishq ila menga faqat sukut toshgan bor tuyg'u kerak. Yashagim kelarlik afsus vaqtim yetmaydi, balki sizlarga endi yomonligim tegmaydi. Oyu yulduzlar sizga etsa-da nasib, Fattoh rahmati ila do'zaxiga bermaydi. Thank you for attention, and thank you for a great conference. Good luck you.
Thank you very much, Sevara Jabborova, for your beautiful presentations. Thank you, everyone. We will invite you more and more times. God bless you. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night in Bangladesh. Thank you very much. Bye bye. See you again.